The Chrysler 3.7L V6 PowerTech engine, also known under the code EGK or 3.7E Magnum, was one of Chrysler's mainstay power plants throughout the 2000s. Produced between 2002 and 2012, it powered a range of Dodge and Jeep vehicles, including the Dodge Ram 1500, Jeep Liberty Cherokee, Jeep Grand Cherokee, Commander, and Dodge Dakota. Designed as a middle ground between power and affordability, this engine was built for trucks and SUVs, never for passenger cars, offering enough torque for heavy-duty applications. While it was a strong performer in its early years, the 3.7L PowerTech engine earned mixed reviews for its durability, design compromises, and some recurring mechanical issues. Let's take a closer look at its construction, strengths, weaknesses, and overall reliability. The Chrysler 3.7L PowerTech V6 is essentially a downsized version of the 4.7L PowerTech V8, sharing many design principles and internal components. It uses a cast iron cylinder block with a 90-degree V angle, originally intended for the V8, allowing Chrysler to reduce production costs by reusing tooling and layouts. However, this wide-angle design isn't ideal for a V6 configuration, creating inherent balance issues. To counteract vibration, engineers fitted a gear-driven, counter-rotating balance shaft between the cylinder banks. The crankshaft uses a 30-degree split-pin design to achieve even 120 degrees firing intervals, helping smooth out combustion timing. Inside, the engine features forged powder metal connecting rods, lightweight aluminum pistons, and fracture-split bearing caps, all improving structural integrity and reducing weight. The aluminum cylinder heads are equipped with 2 valves per cylinder and a single overhead camshaft, SOHC, on each bank. Both camshafts are chain-driven, and valve operation is handled by roller rocker arms with hydraulic lash adjusters. The engine employs sequential electronic fuel injection, electronic ignition, and a composite plastic intake manifold with individually tuned runners for better airflow efficiency. Throughout its production, the 3.7L PowerTech engine received several updates to enhance performance and reliability. 2004, Chrysler switched from the JTEC ECU to the newer NGC electronic control unit, which also managed automatic transmission functions. 2005, the engine underwent a notable revision. Compression ratio increased to 9.71, redesigned combustion chambers, new camshaft profiles, improved piston rings, and plastic valve covers were introduced. 2007, the last major update added an electronic throttle body and EGR, exhaust gas recirculation system, for improved emissions compliance. Despite these refinements, the 3.7 PowerTech was eventually phased out in favor of Chrysler's more modern 3.6L Pentastar V6, which offered better efficiency and smoother operation thanks to its 60-degree block design. While the 3.7L PowerTech V6 can be a dependable engine with regular care, it does suffer from several well-documented issues. Hydraulic lash adjuster failure. One of the most common problems involves sticking or collapsed hydraulic lifters, lash adjusters. When they seize due to sludge buildup or poor oil quality, the valve train can develop excessive noise, misfire, or even eject a rocker arm from its position. The root cause often comes from using oil that's too thick or delaying oil changes, leading to restricted oil flow. Valve seat drop. Another serious issue, shared with the 4.7L V8, is valve seat failure. Overheating or poor maintenance can cause the aluminum cylinder head's valve seats to come loose and drop into the combustion chamber. This leads to catastrophic engine damage, often requiring a complete cylinder head replacement. Timing chain wear and noise. The 3.7L uses a 3-chain timing system, 1 primary and 2 secondary chains. While robust, it tends to wear or stretch around 200,000 kilometers, 125,000 miles. When this happens, the engine may develop rattling noises, poor timing synchronization, and misfires. Replacement is complex and expensive due to the chain layout. High fuel consumption and vibration. Despite being a V6, the PowerTech's fuel economy is only slightly better than the larger 4.7L V8, often averaging around 15 to 18 mpg combined. Its 90-degree block design also results in rougher idle and vibration, particularly noticeable at low RPM. Electrical and sensor issues. Owners frequently report electrical faults such as ECU glitches, faulty sensors, and throttle response problems, especially in post-2007 models with electronic throttle bodies. The Chrysler 3.7L PowerTech V6 is a rugged and straightforward engine that served Dodge and Jeep vehicles for a decade. While not the most refined or efficient design, it's a workhorse, capable of handling tough conditions when properly cared for. Its main drawbacks lie in outdated architecture, high fuel use, and occasional mechanical failures related to valve seats and lash adjusters. For owners willing to stay on top of maintenance, the 3.7 PowerTech can still offer years of dependable service. It represents an interesting transitional period in Chrysler's engine development, bridging the gap between the old-school Magnum engines and the modern Pentastar lineup that followed.